Shalom, family. Welcome to On Purpose Ministries, where we, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, help you, my brothers and sisters, find your purpose so you can live in purpose, walk with purpose, and do everything on purpose. I am your sister Rashida, and we welcome you. So, family, I'm here with this three-part word dealing with your marriage promise for those whom this word is for. Take everything I say back to the Father so he can speak even more concerning your marriage. So, as I stated, this is a three-part word. The first part deals with your spouse and where God has them right now, if this word applies to you. The second part deals with what to expect when they return. And the last part is concerning you and how God is positioning you to win. So, let's get into this word. Take notes if you need to so you can keep record of what God is doing. I didn't title this word because I don't have a main title for this word because it's broken up into three parts and each session has its own title. So this word is dealing with things the Father has been speaking to me about these past few weeks concerning this journey, dealing with different numbers He has shown me and had me to look up concerning scripture and in the strong concordance, song lyrics, and other things that He has brought to my attention. So let's start with part one. And this part is titled Lazarus has risen from the dead. The resurrection has begun. So, as I stated before in recent words, your spouse is sitting with the Father. No matter what you think or how you feel about it, they're laying at his feet, even if it does not seem like it. God is taking your spouse through their purification process and cleaning them. He is setting things in order. God is refining them, purifying them, and clarifying things for them. He is making everything clear, clearing up all doubt, clearing up all confusion, clearing up all misunderstanding and miscommunication. He's clearing it all up. He is clarifying things for them. God has been showing me the numbers 2212, 1199, and 1505. What 2212, 1199, 1505. So 2212 in the Greek strong concordance means to refine, purify, and clarify. 1505 in the Greek strong concordance means cleanliness, purity, and sincerity. 1199 he had me to was I was led to Psalms 119 verses 9, which reads, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to thy word. God is cleaning them up, and this is what it looks like. To refine means to remove impurities or unwanted elements from a substance. To improve something by making small changes. To purify means to make spiritually or ceremonially clean or free from evil. To clarify means to make a statement or situation less confusing and clearer. To shed light on. So God is shedding light on this situation. He's shedding light on all the confusion, all the misunderstanding, all of the doubt, all the fear surrounding this promise. God is shedding light on it. He is making everything clear with them as they have this time with him. So during this time, as they sit with the Father, He is revealing to them what's in their hearts that they must get rid of, the things they must let go of, people they have to walk away from. He is instructing them in this hour on what to do and how to go about doing it. God is making His plans clear to them in a way they will understand. He is stripping them of their old garments and making them new. They're in their purification process. Cleanliness is the state or quality of being clean or being kept clean. Purity is freedom from immorality, especially of a sexual nature. Freedom from contamination. Listen, when something is contaminated, you remove yourself from the area, remove contaminated clothing or items, and then thoroughly clean your body and the affected surfaces with the appropriate cleaning agents. What's in them, God is getting rid of it. It has to come out. It can't stay. You cannot bring contamination into a holy land. They have to get rid of it. God is treating the affected areas and making them get rid of the things they had on, catch this in the spirit, that was contaminated. So they have to be clean. God is setting their minds on Him and the things concerning Him. Remember, I told you in the other word, I think it's the one you make a difference in the distance or something like that. I can't remember. It's one of those. But God is causing them to look around. He has you being quiet right now so that He can make everything clear to them as He brings them into stage 3. For those of you who are familiar with the Get Out series, then you know what I'm talking about. But your spouse has entered into stage 3 of their journey, which is their final stage. And I'll be releasing another word soon regarding this. Just bear with me. Right now, they're dealing with a lot of shame for what they have done. God has them in a stage of self reflection. He is holding the mirror up to them to cause them to see the errors of their ways. He is highlighting the things they have done wrong, the things they have said wrong. He is causing them to be seated at His feet where they have no choice but to face Him. As I go along and deal with these numbers that He showed me, I'm going to say H, which represents Hebrew Strongs, and G, which represents the Greek Strong Concordance, plus whatever number it is dealing with. So 315 and 239, plus the word propel was shown to me. And 315 means to necessitate, compel, and to constrict. G239 means to take good heed and to be summoned somewhere. God is forcing them to sit down and face Him to address the problems at hand. He is causing them to look at Him and also causing them to look around. By turning up the heat in their lives to where they won't have a choice but to face Him, because He will be the only one that can get them out of the situation. During this time, as God speaks and show them things, they are taking good heed. They are paying attention and they are listening this time. They're not ignoring God anymore. They are willing to do what's required of them. They are listening. To propel means to drive, push, or cause to move in a particular direction, typically forward. God is moving His promise forward. The amount of pressure that God is about to take them through, they won't be able to wiggle their way out of this time. They won't be able to escape the hand of the Most High. They will obey. So God is causing things to happen in their lives where they are being separated in this season. This is their season of separation. God is causing them to come into a place of isolation, even if they are around other people. He is calling them to sit with Him again. I will speak more about this hopefully this week with the words around the stage 3. So if you've been seeing the number 911 a lot, then we know 911 means emergency or urgency, but it also means in the Greek concordance, it means to separate. You will start to see them withdraw from certain people. If you have access to them, you will start to notice small changes in their behaviors, even with the way they talk to you, treat you, and deal with you. Remember, baby steps. Let the Father finish the purification process, but do not interfere. But these changes will be evident, ones that you won't be able to ignore. You will say, well, he or she never did that before. They never responded to me in that way before. The changes will be evident. It will start off small, but increase gradually. It won't take long at all for God to do it as long as you stay out of the way. God is dealing with their hearts right now. He is putting you heavy on their mind and their spirit. He is causing them to sit up, to rise up again. The numbers associated with this is G 339, and the scripture associated with this is Luke 7:15, which reads, "And he that was dead sat up and began to speak. And he that was dead sat up and began to speak, and he delivered him to his mother." God is raising your spouse from the dead. They will soon walk again. They will soon see again. They will soon hear again. They will soon speak again. God is causing them to look around, to evaluate everything and everyone around them, to look within themselves, to look within their circle, to find, to highlight what they have been missing this whole time, what He has been trying to get them to see, what they refuse to believe. God is causing them to look around. That's why He wants you to be quiet, so the blame can no longer be put on you. That's why He wants you to be quiet, so that they cannot look your way. Nobody can accuse you of anything because you're out of the way. They won't have no choice. They won't have nobody to blame. They won't have nobody to use as a punching bag. They will have to look within themselves. They will have to deal with themselves. They would have to look around concerning those around them. He is opening up their eyes and giving them a new sight. God is causing them to speak up. No longer will they be able to be silent. Soon God will release them to speak. Soon God will release them to apologize to you. Soon God will release them to stand by your side. God said, "I am raising them up from the dead. These dry bones shall live again, and I will be glorified through this." They're about to speak up, and it will be clear that God did this. God is saying they are safe with me. I have secured them. You don't have to worry about what's going on with them. They're with me, and that's all you need to know. Everything is right on a schedule according to my plan. God says, "I am training them up in the way they should go. I am ordering their footsteps. I'm drawing them away from the crowd so that they can hear me, so that they can see me, so that they can face me." They're having their meeting with me before they have their meeting with you. Right now, they're in shame. They are crying out to the Father for deliverance. They are on the escape route that the Father has them on. You have nothing to worry about. They are with the Father, and that's all you need to know concerning their personal time with Him. Just like you had yours, now is their time, but they are finally in stage 3 for whom this word is concerning. Right now, they are being washed, clean, risen up, raised up, and trained to maturity. You will see the fruits, but right now they're weeping, crying out in pain. The other day, out of nowhere, I started singing, "I got a plan and I'm in the master's hands." I just kept singing it, thinking maybe the Father wanted me to write a song about it, until I just sat there and got quiet for a while, and it dropped in my spirit that that's how they feel. For those this word to whom this word is concerning, they don't want you stressing about what's going on with them and what it looks like. God has already given them the green light. He has already given them the blueprint. He has already given them the plan. Let Him finish the work in them. So I seen a post that said, "Free me soon" at 142. And 142 in the Greek Strong Concordance means to lift, to take up or away, to raise voice. God is raising these men and women from the dead. They're no longer in a deep sleep. They're no longer the walking dead. Their eyes have been opened, and right now they're looking around. They're looking around, examining everyone around them. And God says, "Stay out of the way." So I'll end this part with this. I saw a sign that said, "Moments with the King. Stay tuned," meaning look for it. Expect it to happen. They are with the Father, and that's all you need to know. They are safe. He got them. So on to part 2, which is titled, "They will come running after you. They will hunt you down." These men and women are coming back prepared. Not perfect, but with a made up mind, a changed heart, and a willing spirit. They're coming back prepared to do what's required of them, to support you so you won't have to fight this fight alone anymore. Trust me, God is showing them exactly what it is you have went through. Just like he shows you things concerning them, he is showing them concerning you. As they sit with him, he is making it clear on his intentions concerning you. They are getting clear instructions from the Father. I'm not going to be I try not to be too long with this part. Um this is the list of things you can expect to see in your spouse when they come back. And then I have three lyrical messages regarding this part two. So they will one, they will be humbled and broken. Do you remember how it felt when God called you out of Egypt into the wilderness? It didn't feel good. God had to take you through some things to get you to some things. He was stretching you, and now he is stretching them. They will come back with a made up mind, changed heart, and a willing spirit, but they still will be broken because of how they treated you. To know they have to face you, it won't be an easy thing. You know how when you disappoint God and how you feel when you have wronged him and have to come back to him, the shame, the disappointment, the fear, and all of these emotions you go through, they will go through too. Just like the prodigal son, that they won't feel worthy of your love, of your time, of your attention. They will feel like they don't deserve it, but through you allowing God, not you, but allowing God to love them whole again, through you is what will fix that broken heart. But they will come back humbled and broken. God is separating them in this hour, and everything they have tried to hold on to, God is causing them to lose control of it all. So they won't be perfect, but they will be willing to do what's required of them. So let God love them through you. They're coming back to build and support. Once God is finished with them, they will realize just how much you have fought on their behalf, just how much you have done on your own without them. They will realize this and they will do everything they can to make you feel that same love and support. They are going to go out of their way to get you to see how much they truly regret how they have treated you, how sorry they are for not being there for you in your time of need. They're coming to support you, to build with you, and bring this part of the journey to an end. They're coming in peace. They don't want to fight or argue anymore. They just want to do the will of the Father. They're coming back with a pure heart and intentions with purpose. God says you can trust this version of them. You can rest with this version of them. You will be safe with this version of them because they are being made by the potter's hands, and everything God does is good. He says you won't have to worry about anything. He got you and he got them. You can trust them this time. You will have the help that you need. He knows you're tired. He knows you're tired of doing it on your own. Some of you have children already with them and you've been crying out to God for support, saying, I just want him to do his part. Some of you have been kept away from your children because of the separation and you desire to see them, to be close to them again, and been crying out to the Father, saying, I just want my family back. What do I got to do to get my family back? And God is telling you there's nothing more for you to do on your end. You just have to sit back and allow God to do his work. You done did what you had to do. He said, now let me complete the work in them. I've been seeing child support all day, and that's for those who have children, and it has many meanings, and the Father wants you to seek him further on this. But just know that help is on the way. God is sending it in the form of marriage. Remember, God is going to cause everyone around that he allowed to stay to pitch in and assist and help with bringing this unit together, just like the Lilo and Stitch work, how everybody came together to help who was once against it. And some just didn't understand it. You're not fighting alone anymore. It's all being brought together and will manifest openly soon. But they're coming to support and help build this vision that God has spoken concerning both of you. Whatever it is he has called you both to do, it shall be made known. They're coming back with the obligation or a vow. They're making their intentions known from the beginning, and they will keep their words. They will honor this marriage covenant. They are coming to agree with you and God concerning his will. There won't be any objections on their end. There won't be no fight, there won't be no resistance. They will speak up and stand up against anybody who dares to try to come up against this union. They will defend you in a way they never have. They will not play when it comes to you. They will be overprotective of you, just like the Father is, because God is going to allow you to feel his love through them. God love will be displayed in this union. They're coming back to apologize, to plead for oneself, and to explain everything you have desired to know. All of the questions you have had throughout your journey, those negative thoughts that form in your head about how they feel about you, how they treat you, how they see you, they are coming to clear all of that up, to set the record straight, to let you know how they really feel. They're coming to make amends and move things forward, to express how they feel. They will be willing to tell you whatever you want to know. They're coming to set the record straight and to fix what was broken. They're coming back in the right posture. God says they will be transparent and naked. Nothing will be hidden from you. They will address everything so you can move forward. So the past can be left in the past, the old can be done away with. They're going to address it. Their intentions will be pure. They don't desire to hurt you, mistreat you, or misuse you anymore. They don't want to take your love for granted anymore. They're coming back to make up for the time that was lost and the damage that was done. They're coming back bearing gifts, and how that looks for someone else, it may look different from for you, but you have to take that to the Father. But they're not coming back empty-handed, whether spiritually or physically. They're going to give all that they have to give, to cleave to you and to stick close. They will never leave your side as long as there is breath in their bodies. They are coming prepared. Signs to look for is a changed heart, a renewed mind, made up mind, and a willing spirit. Not a perfect person, but somebody who is willing to do the will of the Father. Be patient and kind to them. Show them the Father love. So I have three lyrical messages for this part. The first one is a song by Tyra B, and it's called Still in Love. This song came out in 2005, and when I'm doing these songs, I'm only going to highlight the parts that were highlighted to me. But this song came out in 2005, which in Greek's strong concordance means to execute, to accomplish, to finish, to make perfect in a performance. The last lyrical message I did had the song, I can't remember the song, but it came out the same year and it had the same meaning to it. But let's get into the lyrics. It says, so it's basically a song. Well, I just do the lyrics, and I'm just gonna go through the lyrics. Like, yeah, the lyrics speaks for themselves. I really don't think that I have to do much breaking down of the lyrics. But it says, "What I gotta do, everything I say, everything I do, you seem to think I can't tell the truth. What I gotta prove to you, I'm still in love. Even though I try, you seem like you'll never be satisfied. All you seem to care is who, what, when, and why. I'm doing this and doing that. I just want to throw back. So it's like they're reminiscing of the past, just want to go back to how things used to be, but a lot of damage has been done, and they know they have betrayed your trust. So they're willing to do and want to know what is it they have to do to get their trust back, even though they with this person and think they found the love of their life. They know that that relationship has to die because they're still in love with you, because you are where their heart belongs. You belong. They know they belong to you. So it says, yeah. back to the day around the way in VA when everything was cool and all I had to say was trust me, babe. But now, no, they know back then all they had to say was trust me, and you believed them. You believe every word that they said. That you trusted them, but they know that that bond was broken. They know that that trust that you once had in them, that faith that you once had in them, is gone. They know that, and that's what it's saying. All I had to say was trust me, babe. But now, no. Everything has changed. Will it always? And I know that it's all my fault. They taking full accountability of what they have done. They owning up to the mistakes that they have made. One night of pleasure really cost me, but we know it's more than one night of pleasure. But that one thing led into all of this. One night of pleasure really cost me. I'm the one so wrong. This time the tables have turned. Oops, sorry, I skipped down. This time, let me go back up. The tables have turned. I found a really good man. No, I've gotta let it burn. Saying I found somebody, I'm with somebody, but I know I gotta let this burn. Why do you have to let it burn? The next lyric says, "Cause I'm still in love." So even though I'm with this person, I know I gotta let it go because I'm still in love with you. My heart is with you. I can't stop thinking about you. I know where God is telling me to be. So even though I'm with this person, I know I gotta let it go because I'm still in love with you. So it says still in love. And it says, I'm so proud of you, because not a lot of guys can do what you do. What you do. You stay true to me, so faithful, so faithful. So what I got to do to prove to you I'm still in love. And I can't give up because I refuse to lose your love. It's only me and you I'm thinking of. And I can't let it end. Can we start all over again? Because everything has changed. And this is the same, that same course that I just read about. Everything has changed. It's all my fault. One night of pleasure really cost me. I'm the one so wrong. This time the tables have turned. I found a really good man. No, I've got to let it burn because I'm still in love. And then it says, baby, I'm still in love, still in love. And it goes to the bridge and it says, hold on, just don't let go because I can't do it without you. You won't hurt no more. Hold on, just don't let go because I can't do it without you. You won't hurt no more. And then it goes back to the course again. Then it drops down to, yeah, that's it because it goes back to the course about the tables have turned. They gotta let that other relationship go because they're still in love with you. So this song is very, self-explanatory of how they feel, the regret, owning up to the mistakes they have done, confessing their wrongs and they faultiness, and wanting to make it right and do what's required of them to prove to you that they are serious this time. So the next song is "I'll Be Around" um by the Spinners, and it came out, I think that's what it said it was about, in 1973. And in the Greek Strong Concordance, 1973 means greatly loved and longed for. And it says, whenever you call me, I'll be there. Whenever you want me, I'll be there. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. I'll be around. I knew just what to say. Now I found out today that all the words had slipped away. But I know there's always a chance. A tiny spark will remain. Yeah, a spark turn into flames. A love can burn once again, but I know you know. Whenever you call me, I'll be there. Whenever you want me, I'll be there. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. I'll be around. And it says it again. Whenever you call me, I'll be there. Whenever you want me, I'll be there. Even if I have to crawl, I'll be there. They're willing to do whatever is necessary to get to you, to get through to you, to prove their love to you. It says, just call me on the phone. I'll be there. I'll never leave you alone. I'll be there. Just call out my name. I know you know I'll be around. I'll be standing in a coffin. I'll be there. I'll be ripping it up. I'll be there. I'll be calling out your name to let you know whenever you need me, I'll be around. So, like I said, they coming back with pure intentions to prove their love to you, to fix what it was broken, to confess their faults and wrongs, to apologize, to make everything that was wrong right. They're coming back willingly with a made up mind, with a changed heart. Not perfect, but willing, with a made up mind and a changed heart. So the last lyrical message is by from Jackie Hill Perry's song is Menorah Reprise, a reprise running back. The song is Running Back to You, and it was released this year, which 2025 means to anoint. So it says, you told me you could keep me, but I turned it away. I felt you so much now. I don't know what to say. We'll go back up. You told me you could keep me, but I turned it around. I felt you so much now. I don't know what to say. Using the same excuse that I am just a man. You tell me you've been there and hold your nails, God's hands. So I can see now I am free, free, free. Now I am free, free, and I'm running back to you. I see you standing there for me. Your arms are open wide. I don't have to cry no more. You're standing there for me. I'm running back to you. Why do I go away when I know I'm no good when I'm on my own? So I'm back, running back to you. Why do I go away when I know I'm no good when I'm on my own? So I'm running back to you. Why do I go away when I know I'm no good when I'm on my own? So this part, that song right there is two parts to it. One is because remember, it's two meetings. They're gonna have a meeting with the Father, then a meeting with you. So first they're running back to the Father, and then running back to you. So on the last part, which is part 3 of this message, which is titled is Gleaming Time, is your time to shine, your Ruth and Boaz moment. Now this part will be quick because I have separate words concerning this, but this in the other word, but God is saying to you, my brothers and sisters, that it's time for you to shine, for you to come out of hiding and receive the rewards that He has for you, to receive your royal treatment. For the longest, people have been treating you like the unwanted stepchild, stepdaughter in Cinderella, like you don't belong to the king. They didn't see you. They misused you, and some thought you weren't worth looking at. You weren't worth giving the time of day. Not because of your physical looks, but because they didn't think you were fit for the job. They didn't think you were qualified. They didn't think it should be you, but God is telling you it's your time to shine. To gleam means to shine brightly, especially with reflected light. God is putting you in a permanent position to win, just like Ruth. You had to give up some things and lose some people on the way, but God will make up for your loss in the end. You shall recover all without fail. You shall see this victory. It's time for you to step into position. Boaz couldn't see Ruth until he spotted her working in his field. God is putting you in position to where your spouse, male or female, will be able to spot you, to be able to identify you. His light will reflect on you, and it's time for the world to know you are His. The position He is calling you to, you will have favor in that field, just like Ruth. The field He is sending you to work in, you will have good success. So God is putting you in position so that you can be spotted. Don't ignore anything He is telling you to do in this hour. Get in position so that you can be spotted. Remember, He spotted her. Boaz spotted Ruth. You don't have to go looking, just get in position. I will release the full word concerning this part as well as the stage 3 word soon. I'll try my best this weekend. May the Father will be done. So that's it for this word, family. I'm in need of assistance. If you can help at all, that would be a blessing. And if not, I do understand. Just keep me in your prayers. But until next time, you be blessed. And with that, family, I say shalom.